I've only completed one of the faction lines. We started working on another faction line this past weekend. Haven't quite finished it yet, so I don't have a lot of details on the story. It actually doesn't interest me that much. That's fantastic. How long have you been playing this game? I just like the magic and character builds in the game. There's quite a lot of fun stuff you can do. Gotcha. Well, that's fantastic. Any game that you is good enough to play consistently and not care about the story is it's pretty impressive. Speaks to the depth of their systems. Here's another one of those things. Also, that thing looks crazy. Okay, but can I become an engineer and have like robot, or even not even robots, but like turrets? I think we got this game in October of last year. It was shortly after definite definitive edition was released. Yeah. Dang it, bandits. So I take it there's not a lot of safe areas in this game. Robots? No. Robotic turrets? Also no. Dang it. Is there... Oh, I guess in the 100 Days video I saw, that person did summon something to help him fight. So there is some kind of pet system in that regard. I really just am not. I'm going to avoid fighting if at all possible. The mountain, while it looks nice, is dangerous. I keep forgetting we have a bow now. So with the bow, I have to be standing still. To draw. There's a summoned ghost you can use. It is not able to be controlled, only lasts for 5 minutes, and requires a dead human body, but it exists. There's also a blood turret that can be made with a spell combo, which is a sort of turret that shoots decay bolts. Oh, okay. Hey, let's go. Oh yeah, you still got a hit. Let's go. Dang it. Dang it. We got impatient. All right, let's not get impatient. Sweet. Lock target on the enemy and shoot that way as well, but there will be a second reticle that appears while using the bow. The second reticle will be used to aim at, in front of, behind, above, below the target. This helps with leading the target if it is running to the side, for example, or if it's running. Interesting. That's actually I saw that it happened where I locked on. There will be a skill passive you can purchase from a class trainer in Berg. Allows you to lock target while wielding a bow from further away. Hey, okay. Nice. Well, I'm out of jerky. Ah, my wife needs a diaper for our child. Which means I will have to be right back, which means I hope I don't die. The current character that I am playing with, my boyfriend is actually an archer. I've learned a lot about it through its playthrough. Nice. That's awesome. All right. This looks safe, right? Famous last words. Oh, right. Thank you. Okay, now we'll be back and we'll be safe. Went ahead and took that opportunity for a bathroom break as well. Excuse me, just looked it up, and it looks like Definitive Edition came out in May, so yeah, we probably started playing in October, maybe a little earlier than that, but not too much. I mean, the fact that you started playing in October and you're just now progressing story seriously says a lot about this game's just like depth and systems. Do you start new characters and then just like test out new builds, or is there a way to like clear? I guess there's no skill tree, right? So you're just building off of skills. Interesting. Let's see about making a campfire. Um, there's three there's three skill breakthroughs per character you create. You can spin them at a specific class trainers. There is one class trainer in Cierzo, the Kazite Spellblade. So yeah, I make new characters. Okay. No, that's awesome. Fantastic. Campfire. Use campfire. I can cook. And then see how stupid this is. A new crafting recipe by finding a recipe scroll, or you can experiment in manual recipe mode where you can use any ingredients together. Fortunately, your rest goes without incident and you feel better prepared for the day ahead. Nice! Success. Drink some water. Eat some food. Turn on our lantern that's not going to do much for us right now. Oh, there's a shipwreck. Breakthroughs are what you have fun. Dang it. Yeah, don't need the machete. The main reason I don't do the faction quest often is because there's a lot of hidden timers. I don't know them all. I don't want to trigger certain things that will cause irreparable damage to my world before I decide exactly what my build is going to be. There are also passives based on your faction, decisions, success rates, and so on that can greatly affect a build or just mildly enhance it. Oh my god. So what you're telling me is this playthrough is a test playthrough. We can make all the mistakes on this playthrough. Sounds good. Is this where we wrecked our ship? Yeah, usually the first playthrough or even the first several will be, what does this do? That's what it looks like. Salt crystal. Okay. Looks like someone used this to hide a stash of goods. The container seems smaller than it looks. Search the panels. Oh my god. Metal panels hidden beneath the wood. 5 elements surface under close scrutiny. A skull with 2 stars embedded in its eyes. The sun, a fish, and the red moon. A skull with 2 stars. The sun, a fish, and the red moon. Push the fish. The lock clicks loudly and the pieces pop back into the ready position. Push the skull. Push the stars. Wow. It's not looking good. Dang it. If you spoke to Zahn in town beforehand, he would have given you a hint for this puzzle. Maybe. I mean, I spoke to him when he was leaving. All right, it's the moon. And then the sun. It's the moon, the stars. The stars move slowly and the rusty mechanism then finally gives way, revealing a secret drawer. The stash consists of a purse full of coins, a dagger, and a bottle. Nice. This stuff is coming with me. Clearly it was meant for me. Oh, the stash is empty for sure now. Try as you might, you don't find any other secret compartments full of loot. Okay. What is this dagger? A rondel dagger. Offhand weapon requires dagger skills to be used. Ah, nice. I actually didn't know you would be allowed so many retries. I waited until I figured out the answer. Yep. I was totally prepared to be locked out of that, for sure. A fishing harpoon. Okay. I was like, I can just gather them. I'm also totally prepared for whatever that guy's name is to come and try and kill me. Basically junk in there. Yeah, didn't seem too great. Not a fan that that pillar has lightning around it. Am a fan of bandages. I mean, it looks cool, don't get me wrong. Can't board the ship. Yeah. Sad. I would suggest not going in here unless you are okay with getting wrecked. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I was looking at that and I was like, that's either an enemy or like a really cool item. All right, yeah, we'll walk away. The music should have let me know. All right. What next? forest. Ah, yes, more eggs, of course. We are thirsty. And this is bandits. Which I'm feeling more comfortable fighting. I really like the pan on the back of our backpack. I don't know why, but it just makes me feel good. This is nothing. Oh. It's all about your equipment, skills, and getting comfortable with combat. There will be a lot of I probably can't handle the situations unless you get familiar with their move sets and weaknesses. Cool. Totally down for that. Oh, it's so rude. Would like to go in there. Okay, so that's how we get to Inmarkar Forest. Vigil Pylon. Cierzo. Bandit Camp. Ruins, Cabal of Wind Tower, Fort. So we're over... Oh, here you go. Inmarkar Forest. And Hallowed Marsh. Another bandit camp. Kind of makes me feel good about my character when I get to the point that things turn from it's going to kill me to this is going to be funny. Yeah, that's the best. I remember getting to the point in Elden Ring where I was just wrecking people, and it felt so nice. It just felt so earned. I played way too much of that game to not get to that point. Like getting to the point where I would start a boss fight and just feel confident that it was going to be one attempt. Was a strange feeling, but just felt so awesome. And most of the time, I was right. It was towards the end of the game, but all right, these guys I got to be aggressive with. Let's go. Oh, right. Dang it. So I guess I do less damage when I don't have as much stamina. I did not do well in Elden Ring. Combat was far too intense for me. I tried so many times, but I found myself getting far too angry at the game, and I finally talked myself out of playing it. Now your damage is based off of the weapon you're using right now, and it's probably needing repairing. Yeah, that's true. It is definitely needing repairing. Yeah, I think Elden Ring is such an interesting game. I got to the point where I thought that was a creature, and I was like excited and terrified. Oh, come on. I'm good. Y'all just have fun chasing me. Should have carried water around with you and drink from it regularly. Though your character may not be thirsty, you'll still gain a stamina recovery buff that stacks with your food buffs. Okay. There are way too many bandits in this area. It took me, I want to say anywhere between 60 to 80 hours in Elden Ring on one character, so not like multiple playthroughs, but 60 to 80 hours to get to the point where I started feeling confident. It goes down, as you've seen, and the damage thing goes down with its durability. Gotcha. Okay, so it's gonna do less damage even if it's... I just expected it to do less damage when it was broken. But it actually loses damage as its durability goes down. That's good to know. I also am not like a FromSoft gamer. I haven't played... I really can't even say that I've played any Dark Souls games. Because the little bit that I have played is it doesn't count. I haven't played Sekiro. I haven't played Bloodborne. That looks like a very, very big nope. But I knew Elden Ring was going to be different. And for myself, it was different and I was right. And I enjoyed it so much. Mana ratio recovery. That just gave us all kinds of goodies. My first game by them, and probably my first real Souls-like game. Yeah. It was definitely my first Souls-like, for sure. It definitely is a labor of love. Like, the more you put into it, which this game seems similar, but the more you put into it, the easier it'll get. Which I don't feel like you hear about the Dark Souls games. Like, I understand that you get stronger in those games, but I feel like it's in such small increments versus Elden Ring, or at least I guess the main difference from Elden Ring and Dark Souls is that Elden Ring is not as linear. And so if you're stuck on a boss, you can just go run around and grind somewhere else, get stronger, and then come back. Whereas Dark Souls, it's a lot harder to do that. If you're stuck on a boss, you just kind of have to grind it out until you get through it. Now, did I do that in Elden Ring a couple times? Yes, absolutely. But once you get the ability Shadow Step, I think it's called like Shadow Hound's Footstep or something like that, the game becomes so easy. It's stupid how overpowered that one ability is. You put that on with just like any decent weapon, and it's just so easy to dodge. Okay, northwest is Sears, so perfect. Bloodhound's Step, I think is what it was called.